morning, Tito Perry, Sir Perry. So first, can you tell something about yourself? Basic information.
Hi, Carol. Well, thank you also for inviting me to be your interviewee. Well, actually, I'm already 70 years old. I'm semi-retired. I was given a company to run from our group, Yuchenko Group of Companies. And there I am now as president of Manila Memorial Park and director of Funeraria Pasukat. And I'm director of some other companies of the Yuchenko Group, where I worked for over 20 years. Right out of school, I worked for a very big construction company called Atlantic Gulf and Pacific Company. It was the largest construction company at that time. And it was into so many things. So through the 40 years of my working career, I've been in so many different types of businesses. From construction to merchandising, to marketing of cars, to banking, and other parts of investments, and so on. Because my background is undergraduate degree is engineering, and I took a master's in business at Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania. So I have a mixture of both engineering and investments and finance. That's what my career has been.
So let's focus on your company right now, Manila Memorial Park and Funeraria Paz. Can you tell us more about your products or services?
Okay. Well, Manila Memorial Park was the first cemetery with a different type of concept. So we first we were the first to bring in the concept of the park being a nice place where the family would go on weekends to visit the dead. So it would be a nice, peaceful place, pleasing to the eyes and all that. And while there would also be mausoleums, the people would be buried underground like they were abroad. Wait, the other concept was to sell this like a piece of property ahead of time because, like they say, death and taxes are inevitable. So you buy this ahead of time so you don't pay a very high price when the time comes. And you can invest in it. And that was part of the business model. And it took quite a while for this concept to take on, but now it's an accepted type of product that you can buy it ahead of time, that you would have a park, and everybody has since then had copied that concept. Now our other business, allied to it, is we tied up with Funeraria Paz Araneta to open a funeral parlor right in our own memorial park. You see, one of the difficult parts of opening a funeral parlor is nobody wants it in their own neighborhood backyard. You cannot get the permit. But since we already had the memorial park and we still had land inside, we could easily open a funeral parlor there. And now it's doing quite well. So that is my last hurrah in my career, going towards that direction, the death care industry.
So what are the main or major or minor challenges that you encounter in running the business?
Well, Manila Memorial first. Well, you have to have a long planning cycle. Our biggest requirement is to have a good piece of property. available for a cemetery. Not, as I told you, not many municipalities want a memorial park in their vicinity. But if it's far enough and you can plan ahead of time and you can buy big tracts of property at cheaper prices and wait for the civilization to go to you, then it can be a very viable business. But you need capital, foresight, and planning to do all of that. So those are the requirements to have a successful business in that kind of business. Of course, you need also lots of capital because this properties cost a lot of money. So you are like what you're called land banking. We're actually in the real estate business.
Now that you're in Manila Memorial Park, what was your greatest lesson?
My greatest lesson?
Yeah.
Well, experience is very, very important. And you may know a lot of technical things, but there's nothing like experience. And that experience is basic throughout any business. How to deal with people, how to lead people, how to motivate people to work, and so on. How do you know what exactly you need to know about running something? That's for you to learn through experience, both by researching and both by actual doing it. You keep your employees happy, motivated, and so on, and you have a very healthy company, and your investors are happy. You just keep up with your customers, make sure they're satisfied, and they keep on coming back, and then you run a very good business.
What could you say to those who are watching the interview who are wanting to start their own businesses?
Okay, as I said, experience is so very, very important. So you have to look for a good mentor, somebody who can teach you the ropes before you jump into the fire. So the best way is to start small, learn from somebody, and build it gradually. At the bottom line of all of this is hard work. If you're an entrepreneur, you are working 24 hours a day. If there's a problem, you gotta be there because it's your business. So it is your business to know everything about the business. You cannot leave your business alone and think that the person you left behind is gonna make all the money for you. Of course not. He doesn't really care about you that much. He's caring about himself. So you better look out for your own business. If you are not looking after your business, there's something wrong. And that's the most important thing about being an entrepreneur. You gotta make tutok. You cannot leave it alone. You cannot leave your business alone. That's my advice. And by the way, develop a lot of good contacts. And your best contacts are your fellow Lasalians. Lasalians will definitely help you, without question. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, President.
Okay.